Quiet times are a part of any love story. All that commotion, the minor, expressionless looks. However, the long-awaited moment arrived for Kelly Riapa and Mark Consuelos. When a single whisper alters everything, it's a devastating moment. Farewell, everyone. Even if life forces us to say goodbye, tonight we will enter the bravery, beauty, and sorrow of a love that does not fade. Notoriety and television are not the focus of this narrative. This goes to a more fundamental level. Experiencing the profound loss of identity that accompanies bidding farewell to someone you love. Still, I managed to find a way to keep going. If you stick around, I'll tell you what occurred next, and it will show you that there is grace in even the most tragic endings. Every day starts with a routine morning, the kind you don't give a second thought to. In preparation for yet another program, the studio lights were getting heated. Caffeine mugs clinked. The halls were filled with laughter. Inside, Kelly strode. The slight signs of exhaustion were concealed by her customary radiant grin. It had been days since Mark had spoken. Just a little more reserved, less quick to crack jokes and smile. The thing caught Kelly's eye, but she ignored it. She was aware that, after 30 years of marriage, emotions flowed in and out like the tides. However, I sensed a change that morning. As their hands touched, he felt a chill and a vulnerability that prevented him from smiling. She gave him a little squeeze, as if to ground him in the here and now. With the usual upbeat music and joyful banter, the program got underway. Mark, however, gently put his palm over hers and said, "Can we talk?" As soon as the camera stopped rolling. In that cramped dressing room, which had witnessed decades of joy, Kelly's reality shifted behind closed doors. Mark uttered the words she wished he would never say, his voice quivering with fear. The physicians had contacted. All of the results were in. The update was negative. Nothing could budge her. His voice became muted and unintelligible. Clinging to denial, her mind raced. "No way, I don't believe this. He is all right. Last night, we were giggling. Things don't wait for approval though." A split second later, it hits the ground with a thud. Kelly grasped for him, her eyes welling up with tears. Before she could utter a word, "It will be okay," she whispered. However, a quieter voice quivered within. "Can we still proceed?" Neither of them anticipated that this trip would put their love, or even their definition of love, to the test. Even in the wake of that diagnosis, what followed was a string of agonizing days. Countless reassurances whispered through nervous smiles, peaceful automobile drives, and trips to the hospital. Kelly was not going to allow herself to be led by fear. As a little defiance against hopelessness, she flooded their home with music, candles, and laughter. To make Mark happy again, she rediscovered how to cook his favorite dishes. Any habit that brought back memories of their past together, she clung to. On the other hand, there were evenings when finding humor seemed precarious. As she would lie in the dark by his side while he slept, meticulously counting his breaths as if they were holy. Love, she realized, isn't about flashy displays of affection. Being there, even when it's painful, is the key. The time when a loved one starts to deteriorate alters our lives for a lot of people. Instead of months or years, we begin to count our time together in the mornings, in fleeting moments of laughter. Kelly was always on the edge between despair and hope. As always, Mark did his best to be a rock for her. He would make fun of the nurses' uniforms, warn Kelly, "I'm not going anywhere without you," and laugh about hospital gowns. However, his physical manifestations, slower steps, deeper breaths, and sudden exhaustion were revealing a different narrative. Later that night, as the sun beams golden light through their window, he grasped her hand and whispered, "You must make a vow to me, when you're ready to release me." Neither could she respond. Because true love is unable to let go. She was unable to even breathe. She would carry those comments with her for days. Expressions that, when the time came, would have greater significance. Months passed, and the world outside continued to revolve. Popularity, television, and cheers. On the other hand, while they were at home, time seemed to stand still. Kelly distanced herself from the situation. For her, the studio lights were turned down. She faded into oblivion when the cameras stopped rolling. The focus of Kelly's life had shrunk to the sacred duty of being present for Mark, while her friends fretted and her followers conjectured. Their days were filled with reminiscences of their first love's romantic getaway to Italy, the initial steps of their children, the childish debates that now appeared comical. Each anecdote served as a thread, connecting the fragments of their lives just before it faded away. Unseen but palpable, the impending doom lingered in the air. The truth was known to Kelly. The clock was ticking. In a deeply emotional and moving moment, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, the beloved television couple, have made a heartbreaking decision that has left their fans and followers in tears. The announcement, which came as a surprise to many, has shaken the entertainment world. As the couple opens up about their emotional journey, the words, "It's time to say goodbye," echo through the hearts of millions. This moment marks not only the end of a chapter in their lives but also a powerful testament to the strength and love they've shared over the years. For years, Kelly and Mark have been the epitome of love, partnership, and resilience in the spotlight. Their chemistry both on and off screen has been undeniable, and their fans have watched them grow together as a couple, parents, and individuals. Their love story began in the 1990s when they first met while working on All My Children. Their bond was instantaneous, and from that moment, they were inseparable. After their marriage in 1996, Kelly and Mark became one of the most iconic couples in Hollywood, with their love becoming a symbol of what it means to grow together through life's trials and triumphs. But despite their seemingly perfect life, the announcement that Kelly and Mark are parting ways has left fans reeling. In a tearful social media post, Kelly Ripa shared the heartbreaking news. "It's time to say goodbye." While the details of their separation remain private, the sorrow in Kelly's voice was evident. She spoke about the challenges they faced as a couple and how their decision to part ways was made with heavy hearts. The couple has always been open about their love for each other, but this moment revealed that even the strongest relationships are not immune to the complexities of life. The news shocked their fans, many of whom have followed Kelly and Mark for years and have been inspired by their love story. For so long, the couple had seemed like the perfect pair, sharing moments of joy, humor, and love with their audience. They had been through so much together, including raising 3 children, navigating the demands of their careers, and facing the pressures of being in the public eye. Through it all, they remained steadfast in their commitment to one another. But as Kelly shared, sometimes life takes unexpected turns, and it's not always easy to hold on to what once seemed unbreakable. Kelly's message to her followers was filled with gratitude for the love and support they've received throughout their relationship. She expressed deep appreciation for the fans who have stood by them over the years, offering kind words and encouragement. She also acknowledged that this moment was difficult for both her and Mark, and that the decision to say goodbye was not made lightly. "We've had the most amazing journey together, and while this is the end of one chapter, we'll always have the memories of the love we shared," she said. Mark, too, took to social media to share his thoughts. With a mixture of sadness and strength, he expressed how much Kelly has meant to him and how grateful he is for their time together. "Kelly is my greatest love, and I will always cherish the time we spent together," he wrote. "We've been through so much, and our bond will never break. Though we're parting ways, we'll always be there for each other, no matter what." The announcement has left their fans heartbroken, but also incredibly supportive. Many have taken to social media to express their love and admiration for the couple, thanking them for being a beacon of love and hope. "You've been such an inspiration to us all. We're sending our love and strength to both of you," one fan wrote. Others have shared their own stories of love and loss, offering words of comfort to Kelly and Mark during this difficult time. It's important to remember that relationships, even those that seem flawless from the outside, go through seasons of change. Kelly and Mark's relationship, though seemingly perfect, is a reflection of the reality that no couple is immune to the complexities of life. Their decision to part ways may be heartbreaking, but it's also a reminder that love is not always a fairy tale. Sometimes, love is about letting go and allowing each person to grow into their fullest potential, even if that means going separate ways. As Kelly and Mark move forward in their lives, there is hope that they will continue to support one another and find happiness in their individual journeys. Their love story is not over, but rather, it has evolved into something new. Though this moment may be painful, it is also a testament to the strength and resilience of their bond. Their story will continue to inspire and remind us all of the power of love, the importance of cherishing every moment, and the beauty of embracing change when it comes. As fans, all we can do now is offer our support, prayers, and love to Kelly and Mark as they navigate this new chapter in their lives. It's time to say goodbye may be the hardest words to hear, but sometimes they are the beginning of something even more beautiful.